Hello everybody, and welcome to Breakdown, where we talk about the business of the video game industry. I'm your host Corbin, and in today's episode, we just had a Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. I want to talk about it, so let's get started. Now, most years in this time of the year, it's June right now, we normally have a Nintendo E3 Direct. And since E3 doesn't really exist anymore, we haven't had one of those in a while. And all month, people have been predicting, when are we going to get to Nintendo Direct? We had the Xbox Showcase, we had some PlayStation Showcase at some point. But where's Nintendo one? And then a week ago, we had the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Direct. People were upset. I didn't watch it. I'm not really interested in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. But they announced yesterday that we're getting a Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. And believe me, we did. So I just want to go through everything in this Direct that just happened and pretty much just break it all down. We had a bunch of announcements for just a 26-minute Direct, and I'm interested in a fair amount of them. And being that it's not a regular Nintendo Direct, I think there is really something in here for everybody. So the first announcement we started all with, I think everybody could tell you was on the Bean Direct, was a Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak trailer. And of course, that's coming out on June 30th, which is 2 days from the recording of this. But also, we learned that we are getting 2 free updates for Monster Hunter. Or not 2 free updates, we're getting multiple free updates. First one we know about is coming in fall, the next is coming in winter, and then the first one will be coming in August, with more coming in fall and winter. But also it said that there are going to be more spring all the way into 2023. And we also learned that there is a Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak demo coming out later today. Next was Nier Automata, the End of Yorha edition, coming out on October 6th. You can pre-order it now today. And Nier Automata is a game I'm pretty sure is coming out on multiple consoles. And if you played it, you really like it. I'm honestly thankful that this wasn't a cloud version, because I could see this would be a game that they would do that with. The next game was Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which was some kind of cel-shaded, not really, just like a black and white puzzle game, and it's coming out in 2023. Next, we had a slew of announcements, starting off with Super Bomberman R2, which is pretty much the first Super Bomberman R. It came out early, very early into Switch's life cycle, and now we're getting the sequel, Super Bomberman R2, with some added features to it. Now, I never played Super Bomberman R, so I don't really know a lot about it. But it looks really fun, and it looks like it should be a good game altogether. Next, we had Mega Man Battle Network, the Legacy Collection, coming out in 2023. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is one of the last Legacy Collections that need to come out, because if you don't know, they've got the Mega Man Legacy Collection, the Mega Man X, they've got all of these Mega Man Legacy Collections, and now we've got the Mega Man Battle Network ones, and it's a really interesting thing. It looks really good. They said it's, of course, going to have a physical release like all of the ones previously, and I've never played any of these games, so I'm honestly looking forward to it, and maybe something I pick up in the future. Then we had the announcement for the remake of Pac-Man World Repack, coming August 26th this year, which looks to be like a 3D Pac-Man platformer adventure game. If you like Pac-Man that much, have fun with it. Next, we had a trailer for a very interesting looking game, in my opinion. It was called Blank, and it comes out in February 2023 as a console exclusive. But it really looked like there was a wolf and a deer fawn, or a wolf cub deer fawn, however you want to say it. And they were sort of coming together in this world. In the Direct, they specifically said that there was no dialogue in the game whatsoever. And you're just going around this world, having an emotional adventure, and solving puzzles. It looked very interesting, and they also said it had co-op, 2-player co-op, which I think is perfect for this game, being what it looked like. Next, we had the Return to Monkey Island, coming out later this year. Now, this game, just Return to Monkey Island, makes me think it's a sequel, but I really don't know much about it. It had a very interesting art style, and you were pretty much pirates. There's pirate ships battling. So yeah, it looked interesting enough later this year. Then we had something that leaked yesterday through Ubisoft, which is Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, coming out October 20th. Now, the bad part about this is we saw all of this yesterday, being it got leaked early. But to be honest, it was the way it happened whenever it got revealed in the first Direct, it leaked early. But it still looks really good, and I'm really excited. I've played the first Mario Rabbids game. It's a very awesome XCOM-style game where you've got to dash and move and jump just to beat your enemies in the fastest way. And with this game coming out on October 20th, this may be a reason for me to go and replay the first one since I enjoyed it so much. I mean, I 100%ed that first game. I would definitely recommend Mario plus Rabbids. And also, the Gold Edition is on sale constantly for like $20, better than the $80 I paid for it. But also for Mario Rabbids, we have a Ubisoft show that's tomorrow, that's when the game comes out. Tomorrow, June 29th, showing off more information about it at 6 a.m. Pacific time and 12 p.m. Eastern time. Next was Little Noah, Scion of Paradise, which is a game releasing later today. It looked like an action platformer style game in which you're a side-scrolling action game in which you're just beating up these big monsters with like spirit things. It looked interesting enough. It's something that I think could be interesting when playing. And that's coming out later today. It's the first shadow drop, or the first true shadow drop, I should say. Next, we saw a game, Railgrade, which is a train management sim game. Looks interesting enough. It's coming out in fall 2022. Not a whole lot I can say about it. Then we had a game that I'm sort of interested in just for the way that it looks. It's called RPG Time, The Legend of Wright, and it's coming out October 18th. Now, this game is like a storybook, and like you flip a page, and there's like different things going on each page, and like different puzzles to do. And it just looks like a really cool art style of a game, and it looks really interesting. They were saying that it was pretty much a boy traveling the world to save a princess, and just this little kid who wants to be a game designer, so he drew it in his notebook. And it seems like a very interesting premise, and yeah, I'm up for it. Next, we had a trailer for Sonic Frontiers, which is supposedly releasing in holiday 2022 on the Switch. I've never played a Sonic game. They've never interested me. I know that 3D Sonic games have been bad in the past, and that the marketing for Sonic Frontiers has been awful. So, we just had a trailer for it. It's not getting me excited for Sonic, I can say that much. Next, we had a trailer for Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is a Disney game in which all of the Disney characters have lost their memories, and who's up to save them but you, with your powers of cooking for Ratatouille, saying hello to Mickey Mouse, and doing other Disney-related things. Best Disney movie is WALL-E, so I saw him in there. Alright game. And the Direct said it is coming early access to Nintendo Switch on September 6th. So I don't know if that's them saying that the game is not going to be fully ready yet, but like a beginning of the game coming out on September 6th, I'm not really sure. Then we had another trailer for Live and Live, or Live Alive, I don't know. But it's the newest game in the 2D, 3D art style. It looks really good. It's coming out July 22nd. We've known this for a little while, and I'm really excited to play it. And we got an announcement of a demo is out today, so I will definitely be downloading that on my Switch and playing the crap of it, waiting for this game here in less than a month. And then we got Doraemon's Story of Seasons, Friends of the Great Kingdom, and yeah, this game looks interesting. It's a Doraemon game. I've never seen the show, so I don't care. It's coming out later this year. It's like one of those farming simulator games. Next, I've got to flip over my note sheet now. We had Minecraft Legends, which was announced in the Xbox showcase, Xbox and Bethesda showcase earlier this month, and it's pretty much a Minecraft real-time strategy game, action-adventure game, something like that. It's coming out in early 2023. Then we had Dragon Quest Treasures, which is a new Dragon Quest game coming out in the style of a treasure hunt. It sort of looked like Dragon Quest Builders in a way, but not that you're building stuff, you're just running around the land collecting treasures and everything, and you had monster companions to help you on your way. It's coming out December 9th. And at this point in the direct, I don't think it was just me, but the music, I could barely hear the announcer guy speaking over the music. But whatever. I'm not really interested in Dragon Quest Adventures, but so be it. Next, we had one of those scissor reel things. It started off with Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Now, this is a game that actually came out fairly recently at time of recording this. I think not even 4 days ago at this point. But it's the sequel to Fire Emblem Warriors. And while this is a partner showcase, this is developed by Koei Tecmo, who makes Warriors games. So they just wanted to shout it out there. It's available now. You've probably already got it if you really wanted to play it. Next in the scissor reel, we had No Man's Sky coming out October 7th, 2022. And I am really excited for this. I'm really excited for Starfield that's coming out on the Xbox platform here really soon. So I am honestly hyped to play No Man's Sky. And hopefully I can get my hands on an Xbox to play Starfield. So No Man's Sky, of course, as you know, is a game in the sky. You're resource grabbing stuff on different planets. You're flying your ship to different places. It's just a really interesting thing altogether. So I am very excited all in all. It's coming out October 7th. Then we got the only cloud game of this direct, which is A Plague Tale Requiem. I don't know what to say about it. It was a game that looked like it had to be a cloud version to run on the Switch. And I'm not interested in it. It's a cloud game. I have crappy internet where I live. I can barely get this podcast up most of the time. So it's just a cloud version. Not a whole lot to experience there. And then we had a game that I'm sort of interested in. It was Captain Velvet Meteor, the Jump Plus Dimensions, coming out July 28th. Now, I've never heard of this series. It could be a series. It could not be. But it says the Jump Plus Dimensions. And I am a big fan of manga and anime and those types of things. And Shonen Jump is a main magazine that I read every week with these series in it. And Jump Plus is sort of like a side magazine of that. It's only available online. And I'm just sort of interested in that, being that, it's a game with some of my favorite Jump Plus characters in it. I couldn't really tell the genre of the game. It sort of looked like an XCOM game in a way, but with Jump Plus characters, so I'm sort of interested. But not really a whole lot to say on that one. Then we got the release date of the Portal Companion Collection, which is coming out later today. Now this was, I think, announced in a direct earlier this year, and I was excited for it then. And knowing that it comes out later today is a very interesting thing. So if you want to play Portal again, or maybe you never played Portal, of course it's a great game, and I'd recommend it. So yeah, all in all, awesome Portal Companion Collection. Then we got another game that I think to be interesting, which is Harvestella, coming out on November 4th. It looks very interesting. It's pretty much a game where, of course, you're farming, but you've also got to travel out to the mountains to beat up monsters, and there's some season that comes through of death that murders everything. So it looks very interesting. It's coming out November 4th, and I'm honestly excited for it. My favorite game of last year, 2021, was Scarlet Nexus, and it sort of looks like that same kind of game with the monster designs, and while it's not fundamentally the same, I'm honestly interested in it enough to want to check it out if it gets a free demo or something. And then we got the final announcement of this direct, which was Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 Gold, and Persona 3 Portable, which we only got release dates for Persona 5 Royal, which is coming out on October 21st. But all in all, this was something that I think everybody expected with Persona games being announced in the Xbox showcase, last announcement of that showcase too, and the last announcement of this Nintendo showcase. But very interesting thing here is we didn't get a release date for Persona 3 Portable and P4 Golden. So yeah, We know Persona 5 Royal is coming on October 21st. It's a Persona game, so I'm thankful that these are not a cloud version games. And I don't know, I've never played a Persona game, but who knows? Maybe I'll dip my toe into it this way. But yeah, that was everything in the Direct. We had a bunch of announcements I'm interested in. Going through what I'm very interested in. We had the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection coming out in 2023. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope coming out October 20th. The RPG Time Legend of Right coming out on August 18th. And Live Alive on July 12th. Along with No Man's Sky on October 7th. Captain Velvet Meteor to Jump Plus Dimensions on July 28th. Portal Companion Collection that's available later today. And Harvestella coming out on November 4th. But yeah, that's the Direct. And that's also going to be it for this episode of Breakdown. Thank you for listening. And if you've got any things that you're really excited for with the Direct or anything in general, yeah. I hope you play them and hope you enjoy them. Continue doing everything to this podcast and check out the YouTube channel and everything. And thank you. We'll talk to you next time.